Welcome everyone to another film commentary. This time we're going to take on a film that Jova loves oh so much. This year's Maleficent movie.
And Pedro loves even more, apparently.
Uh,
Oh wait, but Dwibs, you forgot to mention, it's our Bizarro counterparts that love it. We, on the other hand, hate it with a passion.
Well,
Me and Dwibs haven't actually seen it yet.
no we haven't. When did this film come out exactly?
2014.
No, I meant what month?
June.
June. So what was I watching then instead? How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Which is a much better movie, by the way.
I don't
And
think...
has dragons.
I would have said Rise Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, but that came out in July.
Anywho, let's not keep the audience too bored here. So yes, unlike our last Airbender commentary, this one we actually have the proper footage for, so we'll actually be able to prep you. See, the way this works is, behind the scenes we often start on the words click.
Not right now though.
No.
Yeah, wait for the countdown. Mind you, there may be some sound from the actual movie in the voice of the recorder, so do with that what you will.
And we're watching the DVD version, not the Blu-ray one. Not that that really matters.
Yes, we can't watch this in as great graphics as we would be able to with the Blu-ray version.
We're watching a movie that I have heard very mixed reviews about.
Me too.
It's a really bad movie.
Let's just say it like this. Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you two these questions. Have you seen Sleeping Beauty, the animated version?
No.
Yes, I have.
No.
Okay, did you like Maleficent as a villain?
Yes. And I like Kingdom Hearts too.
Then you're gonna hate this movie.
Yes. Now, Shiroi, when you heard about this film, what did you expect out of a film called Maleficent?
I expected it to be given recent films that have been out, I was expecting it to be along the lines of something like Snow White and the Huntsman and all that crap.
Oh, you wish it were that good, but no, it's actually worse.
And what about for someone like me who hasn't seen either Sleeping Beauty or this?
Well, Dwibs, have you played Kingdom Hearts?
A little bit of it.
He has, but he hasn't gotten to the point where Maleficent comes by. I don't think so.
No, I've always a little bit.
Like I said, she's great in that game.
Indeed. So yeah, pretty much anyone...
Maleficent is actually Nomura's favorite Disney villain. That's why she appears in all of them.
I bet he was pissed when he saw the film.
Probably.
All right, so shall I get started then?
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Shiroi? Okay. 3, 2, 1, click.
By the way, apologies to the audience if that intro felt a bit too long. We just really had to prep ourselves for this.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, first positive. I'll start off by saying something positive. I actually kind of like the score for this film.
It's James Newton Howard, yeah. And why does the castle look different?
It's because they do that thing they did in Enchanted. We go flat out into the castle, the logo.
So vast, indeed.
Yeah. It just looks like that one set of buildings and that's it.
Wow, that windmill looks incredibly fake.
Yeah, this was made in 2014, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I assumed it was filmed in 2013, 2012, blah, blah, blah. But still, no excuse.
Who needs to actually shoot on set when we can just CGI everything?
Am I watching Avatar?
I know, right?
Which Avatar?
The James Cameron one.
This is Maleficent as a child, by the way.
Is that girl real or CGI?
She's real.
She looks like CGI.
So
I
yes.
can't get the humans right. The real humans.
Even the actual human. I bet that's why she was cast. Okay, we're looking for a young girl who can look nice, and she has to look like she was created by a computer.
She does look like she was created by a computer.
It looks
She's
like the
a
baby.
fairy. That's right,
The baby-
Maleficent is a fairy.
Wait,
Hell, for all we know, oh my god, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this is the same actress who played Renesmee in the final Twilight movie. In fact, I'll look it up right now.
Okay, how young is she? I never exactly got how young she was supposed to be, because if they're trying to show us a teen...
She's
Ugh.
about,
That's not 12.
she's probably 13, around there.
Ugh. She looks awfully old for that. No,
Unless
no,
they
don't
got
do it!
someone
what
in
is
their
with...
mid-teens and tried to make them look 12.
Oh my god, the blue people! We are an Avatar!
What's with these effects?
They're not even good effects.
The music is so good, it deserves a better movie.
Hang on, wait. James Newton Howard doing a score for a film that's considered bad. Where have I heard that before?
Last
And then
Airbender!
Shyamalan!
Well, Shyamalan did.
Last Airbender! Which...
Well, Shyamalan didn't direct this film.
True, but James Newton Howard did the score for all of Shyamalan's films.
Oh
so-
yes, Meet the Fairies. You know, the actual Sleeping Beauty fairies.
I should tell this time and this'll wit next time.
Yeah, they're actually rather obnoxious in this version.
They look nothing like the original fairies.
Pedro, now Pedro, let's not go barfing about how
But
stuff
this is
doesn't
made by
look
Disney.
like it.
But this is made by Disney. You'd think Disney would know how their own characters look like.
You say that when Disney allowed Tim Burton to do what he did with Wonderland, or as we call it, Underland.
Please don't remind
The
me.
thing is, Disney will redesign their characters, and they've done this for years to attract potential marketing.
I mean, heck, I think we all remember the original live-action Cinderella. You know, the colorblind one. The one with Whoopi Goldberg and Whitney Houston in it.
Colorblind.
Okay, I just looked this actress up. She entered into a TV show, and this is her first film. So basically, she's literally she's as green as actors go. This is literally her first film.
And it shows, to be honest.
So we can forgive her slightly. And I take it she isn't actually in the original.
And I know, and because I know someone in the audience is going to go, "Oh, come on, it's her first film. Child actors are all." Actually, no. Haley Joel Osment in The Sixth Sense.
Wait, Haley Joel Osment?
Don't you know, Jova? Haley Joel Osment got famous because of his role in The Sixth Sense.
Oh,
He got
yeah.
nominated for an Oscar and everything.
The sixth...
Heck, even the stars in Harry Potter.
I mean, they weren't great, but they were decent.
Heck, even Macaulay Culkin with Home Alone put up a better performance.
I'm actually gonna disagree with that. At least this girl kind of looks like she's trying, while Macaulay Culkin was just going with the, going through the motions.
Okay, fine. How about, Elijah Wood. Yeah, Elijah Wood.
But Elijah Wood was very good in the Lord of the Rings films.
Elijah Wood is a great actor.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
He was a great,
talking about-
he was also great as a child actor. You do know he was a child.
He was actually the best thing about North. And North was a shitty movie. But
I know. That's what I'm saying. He was a
but-
pretty good.
But he was actually really good with his acting in that movie. It's awesome actually. But back to Maleficent. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen between these two characters.
If there's one thing I wish this stream had was subtitles.
Yeah, for some reason it sounds rather low on this.
Because it's really hard to concentrate on the commentary listening to you guys and listening to this film, especially when I've seen it for the first time.
But it's a bad movie, so...
Well,
that's what I did.
Dang.
Me and Joba already watched this movie, so if you guys have any questions, if you guys missed something, ask us in both languages.
Yeah,
I
okay.
wish there was a way to turn up the sound at least.
Trust me, guys. The plot is so simple. You're not gonna get lost. Trust me.
So,
Well, there is the Mega
Isn't-
Share one.
okay, here's a question. When did Maleficent start being evil in the original cartoon?
She was...
She was always evil.
Well, I guess you could say she felt jaded because she wasn't invited to the celebration of...
No, Joba. No, Joba. That was just the motivation she had because she's the mistress of all evil, as she
Oh wait,
proclaims
guys,
herself.
narration.
I'll turn the lights off so I can watch the film better.
Okay.
Okay, so as the narrator just told us, this boy stole something much more precious. Subtle.
Yeah, that's fun.
See? Fun!
That doesn't look like fun.
Yeah, stroke those wings.
Oh my god.
Was it like this in the cartoon?
No, this
No,
movie has nothing to do
Dwibs!
with
This
the
is
original.
all wrong, Dwibs. This is...
Again, I haven't seen the original one.
Oh,
I know.
Siroy, it's gonna get even
Well, allow me to stop any further comparisons right now. This movie has absolutely nothing to do with Sleeping Beauty. Nothing.
You know, despite the fact that it was highly advertised as just seeing the story from the side of the villain Maleficent, and it was supposed to be a live-action Disney movie alongside all the other live-action Disney
It
movies
does
that
a
are coming
terrible
up.
job. This is terrible.
Speaking of which, I wonder if, it would just be astonishing if in the upcoming live-action Cinderella movie, yes, they're making a second live-action Cinderella movie.
There've been a lot of those.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to make it a theme of actually us seeing the story from the villain side. Imagine a Cinderella story where... Oh.
Ah, Angelina Jolie, hello.
And guess what? Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I really don't like Angelina Jolie as an actress. I think she's bad. I'm sorry. She's actually pretty awful in this movie at certain points. Like, I mean, she's fine during the more action scenes. But
That's because
when
she doesn't say anything, really.
in the scenes where she actually has to act, she sucks at it bad.
Is it because of the script in this film or something?
Well, yeah, there's also the fact that it's the script. But then again, I've seen her in good movies, and she's still stuck in those. So,
Oh yeah, how about that? She's also from Tomb Raider.
Maleficent often wandered alone, and sometimes wondered where Stefan might be.
it's all
Wait.
kind of
Aww,
Wait,
she
what
wants love.
happened? Wait, what happened to Stefan?
Oh, it's simple. Stefan is actually a prince who's in line for the throne. Yes,
No, Jova, you got it wrong. No, what are you talking about?
No,
He's
but
a
he
servant
is.
to the king. He's a servant to the king, but the king is sick, so he's gonna say, okay, whoever brings me X object, which I won't say because spoilers,
Oh,
will
shoot,
become my
that's right.
successor.
That's right. You're right. Sorry, my bad. I haven't watched this movie in so long I got that mixed up. Then again, I guess I was thinking like the original movie where, they actually had a prince in line for the throne. But not so with this one. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm sorry if I sound a bit...
Oh my god, troops. Quick, we must destroy all the CGI abominations. I don't want them in my kingdom.
Where no one dares to venture for fear of the magical creatures that lurk within, well, I say, crush them!
I'm acting.
Fear us, for we must move for the pledge of the plot, which
This is
demands that we be complete a-holes to this forest.
That's one of the most generic speeches I've ever heard.
So
I'm
yeah,
acting!
Oh god.
And
Wait,
at this point Maleficent is face-palming and drinking herself into a drunken state when she sees this.
You are no king to me!
You are no Maleficent!
Indeed. Thank you.
Bring me ahead.
Well, that's it. The film's going to be over already.
I wish.
No wonder you thought this film was bad. It's so freaking short.
It's going to get
Oh,
worse.
trust me, Webs. You were gonna wish the movie would have just ended right here.
Stand with me!
So yes, Maleficent is apparently a good guy who's defending her forest. I guess this might be trying to give her a tragic backstory and may eventually go into why she became a bad guy.
What?
Hello, why hello there, generic CGI tree monster.
What am I looking at?
Generic tree monster,
Pumbaa, what are you
recycle-
doing in this?
Basically, they recycled this from Lord of the Rings. Next.
Oh my god, they recycled that from Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon.
Yeah, I can tell this is gonna be a story-driven movie, right, guys?
No.
So, who are we rooting for?
war. So yeah, we're pretty much. It's pretty much like watching the Star Wars prequel. A big war that's going on where nothing is at stake, and I don't know anyone, and I don't care about anything that's going on. Wonderful.
So guys,
No, wait. There is stuff at stake. In the third one, the Chancellor's in danger.
True, but the characters are all a-holes, so I don't care.
So guys, at this point you're probably wondering...
Yeah, but hey, give them credit. At least I know who those characters are in the third film. I don't know anyone here.
So guys, at this point you're probably wondering, okay, who am I supposed to be rooting for? The generic a-hole military or Maleficent, who appears to be protecting the forest, but isn't she supposed to be the villain? Yeah, that's pretty much what probably everyone in the theater was thinking, because, hey, we all know Maleficent is the villain, so are we supposed to be rooting for her? And you see, that's sort of the problem with films like this, is that, like, well, people can never seem to make a movie centered around a villain without inevitably making that villain the hero.
I love that soldier's acting, by the way. Oh, this. Okay. Okay, remember that ring that the kid had that burned her a bit? It's because fairies are weak against... I forgot the name of the metal. Basically, there's a metal that burns the skin of fairies, and the king had that metal somewhere. Basically,
Sorry,
that's
that
basically
was me
what it
saying
amounts
bye to my mom.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'll look up what it was again.
So yeah, I guess that happened.
What was the point of that?
To show
Sure.
that the army is the evil military who is destroying the forest because man is evil.
Here it is, Jova. See, he's a servant.
Yes,
Sharlto
you're right.
Copley?
I had a brain fart at that moment.
Is that Sharlto Copley?
Let me check.
Defeated in battle. Is this to be my legacy? I see you waiting for me to die. Won't be long. What then?
Sharlto Copley.
He's from District 9 in Elysium.
How do you pronounce this name? Charlotte?
Sharlto Copley.
Huh.
I like how cartoony this...
Avenge me!
Man, this guy's voice is so cartoony. But yeah, anyway, but Pedro, the thing that apparently burns fairies is iron.
Oh, okay. Avenge me, Harry. Avenge me!
This would be the perfect time for Willem Dafoe to just pop up in the mirror.
Oh my god, I wish Willem Dafoe would.
Okay. So, wait.
So yes,
wait.
you remember Stefan, the little boy who so charmingly bonded with Maleficent? Yeah, this guy is apparently...
Wait, Jova. He didn't bond with her. He stole her heart.
The movie wants us to believe they bonded, apparently, because apparently they're...
Jesus Christ. He only spoke like 2 words on the radio. I think he's miscast.
Sure, Roy, you haven't said much. What's your take so far?
Can anyone in this movie act?
It's sad because Sharlto Copley can usually turn in a good performance, but I think he's
I mean,
miscast.
it's like
He can. If there's one, yeah, I'll give it that. Even though I didn't like District 9, I will admit he actually did a really good job in that movie. But no, yeah, he doesn't really do well in this one.
That's so cute.
I have zero acting ability, but these people are meant to be professionals, you know. They could be doing better.
But Chiroy, this is so romantic, right?
Oh.
Anakin and Padme was more romantic.
Extra
Yes.
Big Bang Theory.
Yes, they were.
Yes.
Trust me, where the relationship between them is going to go, yes, they were.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Actually, they actually had more chemistry because they had one big thing in common. They were both dumbasses.
And you know what's even worse is that here, this is sort of like that. This is going to show Maleficent turning evil because of a bad romance.
Jova. To be angry is to be human.
Insert Lady Gaga song here.
Indeed, it would be so fitting.
Wait, what's he doing now?
He's going to kill her in her sleep, so he can become king.
Remember how the king said that whoever brings me her wings will be the new king. So that's basically what he's doing. So he's an asshole. Even though the prologue of this film kind of implied we were supposed to like him. Well, it turns out he's kind of evil.
Oh, it gets even worse when we figure out who he's going to be in the future, especially for those who watched the original movie.
This movie's so fucking confused. Like, okay, so we have a villain we have a character who's supposed to be the villain, but who's actually good. But we have a character who's supposed to be good, but is actually the villain. What? What?
So, yes, for those of you hoping that this would be sort of...
This is a Disney fairy tale. It should not be that complicated to follow.
Oh, God, I've got awful back sores. Oh, it feels like my wings are... like they're...
Gone.
Oh, shit.
I guess I'm supposed to feel
How
sorry.
much did I drink last night?
I guess I'm supposed to feel sorry here,
Oh,
but...
God, my mother always warned me if this would happen. And drinking enough, and next thing you know, you wake up and your wings are gone.
Oh my God.
Anakin Skywalker, you officially now have dignity compared to someone.
Her acting is so bad.
You know what? In fact, this is pretty much what it's going to be. A distaff Anakin Skywalker, only done worse. Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a wild ride.
I mean, seriously, even when Hayden Christensen was whining, he was more dignified than this.
So, yeah, they pretty much just pulled a Snow White.
Alright.
Yeah, they're not even trying to be subtle. It's literally the thing that the Huntsman did with Snow White.
I have avenged you.
But, okay, one problem I have with Sharlto Copley in this film so far is he's not doing a good job hiding his South African accent.
You have done what others feared to do.
Is that all?
Maybe they should have just hired a British actor for this role, since fairy tales are usually European rooted. It's a shame.
Now she's going to go on a murderous rampage.
It's a shame. It's a shame we're not going to be able to upload this video to YouTube, because if we did, I would definitely ask Jabba to put a big in red letters, "We don't care," with some clown music over it.
If only YouTube weren't such a butt.
Oh, look at that! I just found a random convenient stab on the ground. Well, that's
Where
cool.
did that come from?
From the screenwriter's ass.
Oh yeah, another thing to bear in mind, considering I'm hearing this film can be a little bit feminist at times, the screenwriter was a woman, I
That's
think
pretty
it
much
was.
that's pretty much what this movie is. Sleeping Beauty, the feminist revision version.
Well, it was written by a woman, so... I'm not...
Except it pretty much does...
Just because it's written by a woman doesn't make
No,
it
I'm not even kidding. This is pretty much what the movie is. Every single man in this movie is an asshole, and every single woman is pure and wonderful. And,
Oh, no, I was responding to what Dwib said.
Even the supposed villain. Yes, that's right. We're supposed to sympathize with the villain.
This is classic feminist writing. If you have balls, you're evil.
So yeah, guys, remember how you were all expecting a nice reimagining of Sleeping Beauty as shown from the eyes of the villain? Well, too bad. Here
Yep.
you're going to witness the story of the anti-hero Maleficent as she goes boldly against the evil kingdom. That's pretty much
Because-
what this is.
Why is okay? If this movie wasn't being done by Disney, I would understand. But this is being made by Disney. Why is Disney contradicting the very movie they're paying tribute to? It makes no sense.
I mean, come on. In 1999, when Disney released that live-action Cinderella film, it was colorblind. They even had a black Cinderella and everything, but that one still stayed true to the actual message of it.
Okay, question. Why is this guy struggling so hard to capture a crow? Like, is this a thing that people did in the Middle Ages? Capture crows? And now Maleficent is turning him into a human.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
A
another
human
thing. This
without
game
clothes!
not
Ah.
the movie. This movie does a really poor job in explaining what Maleficent's powers are because, okay, so she's a fairy, she can fly, but then all of a sudden she has all these other powers. But the movie doesn't really give us any kind of context, any explanation for, any rules for what.
Guys,
she just
plot,
has power.
plot.
Okay.
I saved your life.
Yes, by me merely saying that you are not a crow, I can instantly make you human.
And in return for saving my life, I am your servant. Whatever you need.
Please. I need you to be my witness.
Why did you make him human
okay.
then? Isn't that sort of like him being a slave?
No. He now alternates between crow and human.
That's stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you King Vicus.
Hey, remember how in the Sleeping Beauty film the crow was, just a crow?
Wasn't the crow actually Maleficent in the original?
No.
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 In the original, Maleficent had a crow who she sent, to spy on her enemies and stuff like that. In here, but it was just that, a crow.
A crow.
In here, it's a.
Yes, Pedro, go on.
In here, apparently, the crow turns out is actually a crow that she turned into a human. You know what? Fuck this movie.
Yes, the crow is also sort of a love interest. Oh yeah, and guess what? By the way, Shiroi, you're a fan of the original
Yes?
Sleeping Beauty film, right?
I didn't like it, but I remember it.
Okay, well,
I am.
Okay.
So that's why I hate
Okay,
it.
it's basically like this. You remember Sleeping Beauty's father in the original film? Yeah, guess what? He's the villain of this film. That's right, we're making the father, the king who pretty much had no book.
We're making the good guys the real villain.
Okay, question. Why did you make those murals fly off? Like, why
'Cause she
exactly?
can.
Because I'm
What
bad.
exactly-
That's really sure that she's...
Insert Michael Jackson song here.
Yeah, she's bad in the role.
Oh no!
Oh.
The whole land is becoming dark and... Okay, weren't you originally supposed to be supposedly protecting the forest? Now it just seems like you're screwing with it. You're sending real mixed messages, Maleficent. Maleficent?
She can't hear you.
Maleficent?
Maleficent, what are you doing? You've ruined the forest! You pretty much did the army's work for them!
So, okay, she's meant to be the villain, right?
No, in this film she's meant to be the good guy, but she
And
is
yet now
actually the
she's making
villain.
them all bow to her.
Don't worry, guys. I'll clear up all the confusion for you. This movie makes no fucking sense. Yeah.
So, yes. Let's cut ahead to years later now, shall we?
How
To
many
the part
years
where
later?
the original story actually started.
So, let me guess. Aurora's going to come in
Yep.
soon.
Oh boy, will Aurora come into the story. So, folks, if it wasn't enough that we were doing it feminist, get ready for them to throw in even more bollocks whenever Aurora's around.
Yay.
Yay, partially dressed human crow fellow. Why?
Whoop-de-doo.
Okay, it's so obvious. They're trying to do the Twilight thing with this guy. Can you really think of any other reason why they'd make it a crow that can turn into a human like that?
At least Twilight was, well, not the first one. At least some of the Twilight movies were
That's
hilarious.
the thing,
This
though.
is just,
Disney is trying to market off of that. That is really the only explanation I can think of as to why they would have done what
Okay.
they did with the crow. I know I sound like I'm nitpicking,
Okay,
but I...
there's one.
Ugh.
Tough.
Okay, guys,
Yes.
guys, can I bring up one problem I've got with
You
this
only
film?
have one problem?
Go ahead.
I know, I'll wait
No,
till the end
go
of the
on,
film, but if I could
Dwiggs,
just say
go on. I'm done with the rant.
one thing, the pacing is terrible.
It is.
It's way too
Oh,
fast.
goody,
Slow
you three are
down.
back again. Oh, wow. Really? No, wait. Can we see a shot of that king again?
They look nothing like the original character.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
These are not just any old gifts. You see,
Wow.
you are the... You don't even have an excuse. You own the fucking movie. Watch it so you know.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hello, young girl, Fanning.
That's another thing too. Elle Fanning
my wish.
is actually a really talented young actress, and they completely waste her here. She was actually really good in Super 8.
So she went from that to this.
Yeah.
Okay, do any of these names ring a bell to you? Imelda Staunton, Juno Temple, and Leslie Manville.
Imelda Staunton, she was Professor Umbridge in Harry Potter.
Well, guess
5
what? She's
onwards,
the
wasn't she?
pink fairy.
Yeah. Which is a shame because which is a shame because I still think she did a really awesome
I
job.
guess that's somewhat fitting since
Oh,
they
they
were
have
both
character in the
into
Harry Potter
pink.
I have to say, I hate her. I hated her more than
Oh,
Voldemort.
everyone hated Professor Umbridge.
Well, you were kind of supposed to hate her.
She was like the perfect villain next to Voldemort.
Okay. So this is the scene from the movie, like line by line.
What a glittering...
My God, Disney actually remembers lines from the movie.
Too bad I didn't remember the rest of it.
It would be just one of the most awesome plot points if Nomura totally tricked Disney into letting him use the live-action Disney Maleficent, just so he can make it a plot point of the next Kingdom Hearts game to make it a mission where Sora and the real Maleficent team up and actually defeat this fake Maleficent.
I must say,
How awesome would that be?
felt quite
Okay.
stressed and not
Okay, Nomura, make it happen.
Come on, Nomura,
Now.
you can easily do it. Disney will do anything for your games at this point. That would be so perfect, though. They couldn't even make her green. Come on, even the Oz the Great and Powerful got the green skin thing right. Well, okay, maybe I'm nitpicking. I guess it was really only in the Disney version. Oh, wait, that's right. This is supposed to be a live-action version of the Disney animated film. Oh, silly me.
shall bestow a gift.
It's made by Disney.
It was marketed as a
Disney's
live-action version.
Was the king scratching
I
his
mean,
crotch?
okay, look, I'd understand maybe,
I don't
you
even
know,
know
maybe it
anymore.
would be considered a nitpick in some cases, but come on, green skin is not that hard to animate. Oh, by the way, you know how apparently she's going to be the hero? Well, our hero, ladies and gentlemen, curses a baby out of pure spite over what a man did to her years ago.
Princess shall indeed grow in grace
Okay, whoever wrote this screenplay is fucking retarded. This guy has
You
no
mean this
idea how to
girl?
create proper character. Fine, the woman who wrote this is retarded. I'm sorry. This makes no... I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
just getting
Couldn't the
irritated.
king have just
Here's the one
tackled
who
it?
wrote this.
Guys,
Let me-
couldn't Couldn't the king have just tackled her to the ground?
No, Dwibs, that would actually require human thought. Okay, here's the name of the screenwriter.
Before the sun sets on her
Oh my god, this was written by
Do you
Linda
remember her?
Wolverton. No.
finger on the spindle
She wrote Beauty
You
and the
mean the
Beast.
actual animated movie?
like death.
What?
Yes. How did you
You're
go?
kidding me!
She also wrote the wrote the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland movie. Yes. The woman apparently left her brain back home in the 90s.
Wow. This is sad.
How do you go from how do you go from writing one of the best
Not
animated
to
films
mention one of
ever
the best
created
love stories
to
of all time.
probably the best love story I've seen in a film. It's so wonderful. I love Beauty and the Beast. But
To doing one of the worst adaptations.
Wait, oh my god, she also wrote the screenplay of The Lion King. The freaking Lion King! And the book of the Broadway adaptation of the film. It received a Tony Award nomination. You went from writing
This
The
book-
Lion King, Disney's highest gross animated 2D film, a genius picture, to this? Oh my god, she also wrote Ida. Freaking Ida! She wrote The Lion King, she wrote Ida. This
okay.
is...
Okay, James. James, calm
James.
down. Try to be a little more subtle.
And ordered him
James Nauer, the composer. James, try to be a little more subtle. I mean, bum, 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 bum,
So yes,
bum, bum, bum.
how sadder can this get? We now realize that what was once a brilliant screenplay writer has pretty much thrown away her career to trash. Oh yeah, and don't you like how we're pretty much trivializing, what was supposed to be the main story to just a few
It's
seconds?
Those were all fantastic movies, and I like watching this now.
What happened to you, Linda? What happened?
while his soldiers rode far
She gave in to a feminist, whatever.
She gave into marketing.
Wait, guys, wasn't the foreign thing like up until the final climax?
I don't think they care, Jova.
reveled in the sorrow that her curse had brought.
Wow, I've really...
Am I getting paid for this?
Yes.
I'm not paying to see this movie. This movie should pay me to see it.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's just the icing on the cake to figure out Linda Wolvertine wrote this.
Okay, guys, I don't know if this is obvious enough, but can I
Go
point
ahead.
something out? The CG fairies look like shit.
The CGI in general looks like shit.
Huh. How about this? Apparently in North America, Maleficent earned $4.2 million in Thursday night showings, surpassing the midnight of...
Wait,
Yeah.
wasn't the baby supposed to be asleep?
What the heck are those fairies wearing?
Shut up. Dwebs, get your logic out of here.
That fairy's wearing yellow! She should be wearing green! And this isn't even a nitpick.
And
Isn't it green, blue, and red?
It's like they're deliberately trying to piss me off.
Oh my god,
You know,
how do you like
and
this? The fairies
I'm-
literally leave the baby right out there.
I love you, Sleeping Beauty movie. Yes, it's true. If you judge it by today's standards, of course, it doesn't hold up. I know, but it's such there's so much. The humor is still great. But the Maleficent is such an awesome villain. It's a really fun movie to watch. Just turn off your brain and enjoy it. This movie, yes, it's true. The original Sleeping Beauty is still stupid. Yes, I get it. But at least it was fun. The characters
Oh my
were
god,
fun.
is that
This
her
was just-
mic? I thought I just saw her mic hanging... Oh no, that's part of her costume. Oh, I love the face that baby made. That's pretty much my thoughts to this movie. Ugh. So yeah, as stated, the three fairies in this movie are complete jerkasses. They completely leave the baby lying about it. Wait, didn't we just do this scene?
That's another thing that I hate about this movie. The three fairies, which are supposed to be good people, are horrible characters. I mean, okay, Yes, it's true. But some of the people who remember the original movie will tell me, yes, it's true. In the original movie, the fairies also kind of sucked at
No,
taking
no,
care
no,
of
no, no, no.
Aurora,
See,
but
here's
they
the
still
thing. They're
met.
taking this to Shrek 2 levels, where they're practically making them anti-villains. And, oh, Maleficent apparently is listening to the baby.
In
Why is
the
Maleficent just sneaking around?
in the original movie, it made sense because they're fairies and never took care of the baby and stuff. But it was charmingly made. They still meant well. They still
Here,
tried their
two of them
best.
are...
These fairies are
Here, I think one of them's pretty much stern and has no idea. One of them's a complete ditz, come right down to the way she's dressed. And the blue one... I just don't know about the blue one.
What the hell have they got that poor baby wearing?
I really
So, let me get this straight. Maleficent is actually tending to the child's care. Better than the fairies.
I hate this.
Maleficent is raising
Yes.
the child. Maleficent is raising the child.
Okay, movie.
Why
okay.
is she raising Aurora?
Okay, Linda, what the fuck are you doing? Please, who am I supposed to root for? Who am I supposed to hate? Please, give me signs. I don't know
Hey,
what
when
I'm
was
doing.
there ever a subplot about Merryweather having butterflies constantly flying around her head like that?
There wasn't. They're pulling stuff out of their ass and all
You know
it's
what I
doing
think
is-
they're trying to do?
Sorry.
They're trying to pull a They're trying
And
to
now I
pull
have
a
a-
Shrek 2.
and I-
This is what I think. They're trying to pull a Shrek 2 where, you know, the villain of that film was the fairy godmother, of course. But they're pretty much trying to pull a Shrek 2 where you have the supposed heroes be the bad guys and you have supposed villains be the good guys.
Ha! You get it? It's funny. You see, guys, it's funny because it's raining in the. and now,
Jesus Christ.
Charming.
and now I have a headache. And now I have a headache. Thank you, movie. Thank you. See, this movie has literally made me ill.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
So far, we're like 40 minutes into this film, and so far we've had a South African actor badly trying to hide his accent, we have Angelina Jolie being completely over the top, and we have 3 annoying fairies.
Oh, get a load of this! Let's see. The film
Courtesy.
received mixed...
Bring
Yes.
it- Courtesy to you, Dweebs, by the Walt Disney Company. Da-da-da.
And by the brilliant screenwriting of Linda Wolvertine. I know we keep coming back to that, but I'm sorry! How do you go from Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, and Ida to this?
Who directed it?
The guy who directed this movie is the special effects guy from Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton one.
But see, here's the thing. A director is one thing, but you still have to remember, there's a script still. The script sucks. And there's been no word about editorial mandates being made.
There's nothing. The directing of this game is not exactly.
In fact, I'd actually say
it's
the
not
directing is
that-
actually one of the more harmless things of this movie.
Yeah. The directing is harmless. I mean, it's not great, but it doesn't really. It's not really It's not really a problem.
In fact, when
It's
you
the
think
writing
about
that
it,
sucks so.
This could all be made so much better if the writing was better. Think about it. If the story was actually written well, the characters had better dialogue, the worst we'd really have to deal with is just a bit of hokey acting and CGI overtones. That'd pretty much just be it. It'd at least be more faithful to the actual story and not leave us constantly going back and forth between which one's actually the actual good guy.
Give Avatar some credit. At least in that movie, I knew who was I supposed to hate, and I knew who I was supposed to like.
Yeah. Here... I have no idea. Sorry for hogging this commentary, Sherroy.
They're so funny. Why are you so funny,
So,
Fairies?
It is difficult to commentate on a movie you've never seen.
why are they letting her walk
Why,
right near a
Dwibs, it's
cliff?
because the free fairies aren't good at parenting.
You see, it's funny.
There's not being There's not being good at parenting, and then there's just being plain stupid.
Yeah.
The But the Free Fairies in the original movie, yes, it's true. They kind of sucked at taking care of her, but they meant well. They did their best, and they eventually succeeded because they tried their
And
best.
even still, you didn't have
They actually loved and cared about Aurora. In this, they're just like,
Wow, it's come to
whatever.
this point. Someone who has admitted they hated the original animated film is thus coming to our aid in defending it against us.
Oh, I'll defend it.
But see, here's
against
the
anything.
thing. Here
If
is
there's
the
one-
thing, okay?
If there's one thing,
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just personally don't like it.
if
It's
there's
a
one,
great movie.
well, no, but the original Sleeping Beauty, it was a great movie for its time.
Well,
But by
okay,
today's
let me put it
standards,
like
it's
this. By
crazy.
today's standards,
Yeah.
it's great in some regards, but yeah, it is very flawed in other regards.
By today's standards, it's better than this.
Yes.
But yeah, but Sleeping
Oh
Beauty
my
gets a
god.
pass because it was
This is- You are literally holding the
Hold on.
child you apparently want dead. What's next? Are you gonna breastfeed her? Are you like that?
Let me guess. She's going to end up caring for the child eventually.
Well, Shira's the new psychic of the group.
yes.
So wait, what's the plan here? She's
No,
trying
no,
to kill the baby.
No,
You don't really need to be a
Dwibs,
psychic.
Dwibs. Oh, wait, hold on. Pedro, let me explain something to Dwibs. You see, Dwibs, remember when she was a baby? Maleficent put a curse on her. Out of spite, because apparently she had made it so that she would die on her 16th birthday, I believe it was, if she touched the spinning wheel. Now, in the original movie, they went with this and stuck with it because Maleficent was evil as all heck and was holding a grudge. Yet here, it's completely inconsistent. She placed a curse on her, and then yet the next scene they share, she's happily raising her. No, it's literally the next scene they share.
Hi, Elle Fanning.
It's like, why?
Why,
Just-
Elle? Elle, okay, Elle, get a better engine, please.
But yeah, seriously. Why did they make Maleficent all of a sudden sympathetic to this girl?
Why did they drag Bambi into this?
Elle,
Because
okay,
emotion, Jova. That's why.
Shiro, save that joke for David Cage commentaries.
Oh, it's
Hey, Pedro.
perfectly here.
Hey, Pedro,
I
want to
was-
tell the audience
what I was
why
gonna
the
say
heck
is-
we're dealing with thorns when, we haven't even gotten to the climax of the film?
Okay, in the original movie, the thorns are supposed to be an obstacle to stop the prince from going to the castle and waking up Aurora. In here, they're just here. Like, the thorns don't even have a purpose.
They just exist.
Yeah, it's because thorns were in the original movie, therefore we gotta have thorns. But never, don't bother to actually have a context for the thorns. Just have them in there.
Wait, what's going on now?
Shit.
Absolutely no idea.
Shit, that's what
She's
that thing.
levitating her. Because we can do that in special effects, I guess.
Okay, if there's one thing I would definitely say is that at the very least, the part that this movie exists, now I have an undeniable argument to the qualities of the original.
Yeah.
Compared to this, at least.
Okay, so she can turn the chrome into anything. Yeah, that's a later plot point.
You know, and not only that, Liz, but the Sleeping Beauty was it was an animated movie made in the 1950s. It was a product of its time. Storytelling at that time in movies was still in its infancy. So it makes, like, you can give it a grain of
It's pretty
salt
much
in that
like the
regard.
case with a
This
game
movie
like
came out-
Sonic Adventure. Yes, it's aged very badly, but you gotta admit, for its time, it was doing what was at the time high standard. This, on the other hand, can't.
This is very low standard for its time.
Hey guys, remember how Maleficent was apparently likable for tending to the girl and raising her? Oh hey, let's make her be evil again.
Wait,
She's meant to be
evil anyway.
Character consistency? What the fuck is that shit?
Oh no, she's about to sense the memories from it. Oh,
Wait,
guess
what?
not.
Okay, Shiroi, Jova, you need to let go of the kid while we're doing this.
You know what? I'll give this. It's better than Beyond Two Souls.
Let me guess, is this because this one's short?
No. This also still makes more sense, and actually he still has better characters. And is she just gonna leave Aurora floating like that?
So let me guess, they got Elle Fanning just to lie around.
Aurora!
Pretty much.
Wake up!
Pretty much. The only thing Elle Fanning does in this movie is just stand there and look pretty.
And she's supposed to be the flipping secondary focus. Come on. No!
Are we done? Are we done yet?
No, we're not.
Okay, how about now?
I wish.
Okay,
Are
how
we
about
getting to the movie yet?
Dwibs, are we
We're
there
halfway
yet?
through.
Okay,
Are we
so
there yet?
okay,
We're halfway through.
okay. Here's my question: is this supposed to be charming or creepy?
Why exactly
I
she
don't know.
Oh,
Okay, look, I may know this, but for the sake of the audience, let's just ask, why is she taking her with her?
Why is she smiling? She just got kidnapped.
Because
She
she's a
should be
Disney.
like-
She's a Disney princess. And
Oh, I
Disney
know why
princess
she's smiling. Because it's Oz. No, it's literally the scene from The Great and Powerful Oz, just recolored.
No, Jova. It's because she's a Disney princess. And
No,
Disney
look at
princesses-
this. I'm talking about the scene. It is literally this. It's that scene from when the guy lands his balloon into
come on,
Oz for the
Pedro.
first
Aurora
time.
didn't smile this much in the original.
Yay, generic whimsy.
Well, it is literally the scene from The Great and Powerful Oz, just recolored. Come on. Oh wait, that's
It's
right,
Oh
Dwib.
God,
Wait.
no.
Oh wait, that's
That-
right, Dwibs. Didn't you say that apparently a special effects designer is apparently the new director for this film?
Yeah. And ask, it says, when is...
Actually, it was me who said that, but fine.
Yeah, well, no, but seriously, since when has a visual effects person turning to direction ever been good?
Who knows, but maybe it will be good with the Tetris film.
Ugh.
Ugh.
We're getting a Tetris film from a special effects designer, the same
Do not
director
want-
who gave us Food Fight.
Do not want. Do not want.
Oh, and also the Mortal Kombat films.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're screwed.
Apparently that movie is going to be a sci-fi epic, according to IGN.
But it's Tetris. What the hell does Tetris have to do with sci-fi?
Well, one of my friends suggested that it's going to be like some kind of hacking thing where Tetris is the code to save the world and all that shit.
So basically, it's the same shit that the Angry Video Game Nerd pulled up in his movie.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, for the record, audience, I don't hate the Angry Video Game Nerd. I just think his movie wasn't good. Dude, no. No. Don't,
Ew.
yeah. Oh, I'm so delightfully bland.
Ah, thank you, Maleficent.
Yes,
Can you
go
tell
to
that I'm
sleep
happy
now.
Yeah, so you can shut up.
Night, night, Beefy.
So, yeah.
Not
So
there
now
yet,
let's
you-
do this scene again.
Well, she
Oh,
did that
guys.
for her beastie.
Guys, I
and-
love the description above the video. Maleficent is magnificent. The story is sophisticated enough to delight adult audiences with a brilliant take on the beloved tale, with a delightful
I'm
twist.
adult. I'm not delighted.
With a delightful twist, including the meaning of
True love?
The characters are sympathetic. And there is enough
What
excitement.
true love?
What excitement!
Objections all over the place.
Yeah, that's the thing with this website. They put out the guy who posted the video here. He gives his own opinion on the movie.
He likes it.
I'm sorry, but, where exactly are we going into True Love?
True love's first
So
kiss.
yes, let's reiterate, people.
I'll give one thing about this movie. It has a better idea of true love than Swan Princess does.
Oh, boo. Oh, that's just nice. It has a better feeling of love than the Swan Princess. But yeah, let's reiterate. So yeah, apparently, Maleficent is Aurora's fairy godmother.
That makes no
So
sense.
yes, that's right. Maleficent, our supposed villain, is now the official fairy godmother of Aurora.
Yes.
Folks, we have
That makes
officially
sense.
reached it. The breaking point.
Okay, movie, stop it. These visuals are not impressive. They're just bland. Please stop.
Is this all she does throughout the entire film? Say stuff's
Look
beautiful.
at her
Yeah,
eyebrows.
yeah.
They're completely different from her hair.
Yeah, it's like I said before. She has no character. She's just a plot device. That's all she is.
I mean, poor old Fanny, she's trying, but in vain.
Yeah, she literally has... You know how we usually say that the script gives the actress nothing to work with? Well, in here, it's literally that. She literally has no lines to work with.
So yeah, we're having a...
You were saying that apart from a select few, a lot of the actors in this have actually done some pretty good work. I take it they didn't have a lot to work with.
Of course not. You could...
The thing is that, yes, why couldn't Linda have actually given them something to work with?
Because Linda's brain is dead.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so yeah, we're having Aurora bond with Maleficent now. I'm so glad I came here.
This is pretty much... This is the main...
You know...
Okay, I will now state the main problem with this film.
It's boring.
Not only that, but I'm going... Aside from the boring part thing,
It lies. We
I'm
paid good money to a movie about...
Joe, but let
okay.
me finish.
Joe,
Okay, so basically, the very thing that...
Oh,
wait,
this scene.
important.
Yeah, she's trying to take off the curse.
Okay, back
Yes,
to what
she's
Will was
trying to
saying.
take back the
Yes,
curse.
the pacing in this movie is so awful. You
it's
haven't
too
earned...
fast.
You haven't earned this movie. Have the characters bond for more
How
time.
have she
This
not
makes no-
woken her up with that yelling?
The pacing's too
Oh no!
fast.
The very spell that I said can't be undone can't be
What?
undone!
The plot is so rushed. It gives the audience no chance to absorb what's actually going on and get to know the characters. It's just... The movie's only concerned with just getting the plot
And
done.
this is just silly, though.
Seriously,
This is silly.
Again,
I mean,
you
okay,
know,
can I please say
again,
something?
I'm probably gonna... sorry, I'll be quick. I'm probably gonna just page you off here, but, the Star Wars prequels are better pacing.
Actually, I agree with that. I mean, for as much as I hate the Star Wars prequels, at least those movies
Guys,
knew when to
look,
slow
Aurora's
down.
wearing the pink dress. See, we do remember the movie. We do remember it.
I don't. I haven't seen the movie.
Okay, now
I'm
that we have
emulating what
time,
must have
allow
been
me
in
to
Disney's minds when they were making this movie. It's like, hey.
Okay,
It's like, hey.
so this movie is boring. The special effects are bad. The acting is bad. But the very thing that breaks this movie into
Is
a
the
million
fact-
pieces is the fact that the heart of the story is supposed to be the relationship between Maleficent
Yes,
and Aurora.
this is where the true
Here-
love comes into play.
However, Maleficent, while she does have a character, she's still
And
underdeveloped.
here's...
As for Aurora, she has no character, like, at all. How am I supposed to feel for these two if I don't know them?
And may I please touch base on the hypocrisy of Maleficent's character? Oh, I'm going to cast a spell on a baby because I had spite against a man for reasons. Oh no, I've suddenly bonded with the girl who I put the curse on. I'll try to take the curse off. Oh no, I can't. Clearly this makes me the hero of the film. That's pretty much what they're trying to do here. Yeah, we can sympathize with her because she tried to take the curse off.
Actually, do we? I remember that we get an explanation of why she can't remove the curse, but I can't remember it.
Pedro, that's one of the things that's going to go into the whole feminist shtick with this film. It has to do with true love.
All right, I forgot
Don't
the
spoil
true
it. Sir Roy and Dwibbs' reaction needs to be genuine for how that plot point's going to get wrapped up. Let me just say this. You know how everything has been pissing us off now? It's like this. The thing that they did that actually wraps up the plot of the true love thing and why she can't take the curse off, it pretty much actually, when I was in the theater, everyone booed. Well, maybe not everyone, but yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, the people in my theater
People actually booed out loud.
Because it is such an obvious sellout market something, and it was something that was literally done by Disney just last year.
Oh my god.
Frozen.
You're on the right track there.
I like that movie. That's a good movie.
Well, here's a movie that tries to make you hate Frozen. Yes, that's right. We're trying to do the whole female empowerment thing, but...
It's a great movie. It's a great movie, which is a shame because because it's popular, of course, people feel like it has to be taken down a peg. So there's a lot of unfair hate.
And this movie doesn't help things.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is fantastic.
It's sort of like a vicious cycle.
Story, great gameplay. But of course, since it's highly popular, it has to be hated because things aren't allowed to be popular.
Pedro, it's sort of a vicious cycle because, let's be fair, Frozen, while popular, the people who tend to shill it could get very obnoxious and annoying. Like, I even remember this Disney...
But that's not the movie's fault.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a vicious cycle.
The audience is the problem.
Exactly. It's sort of like, I remember this Disney dork fellow from the SSMB, who actually practically got very hostile because of how much money Frozen was making. He was practically getting hostile, saying, "Oh, it's so great that this movie is making more than the superhero genre. Clearly, this is showing that princess films actually can have a meaning, that they can mean more than just your dumb old action figure superhero flicks." That's sort of the problem.
Except Disney has been doing that since Enchanted.
But see, here's the problem. When you have an audience that...
Hell no, since Mulan. They've been doing
Mulan's another fantastic film. That's one of my favorite
Oh, look,
Disney
guys,
films.
she's wearing the blue dress now. We remember! Yes, that's supposed to be...
Oh my god, oh my god, you look just as blind
Prince
as
Philip?
me. Clearly you are my true love.
Yes.
Where's Prince Charming?
This is Prince Charming.
Isn't he called Prince Philip?
Oh.
Who cares? He doesn't have a character.
Prince, what's his name?
Prince Wesley.
Prince Wesley Crusher.
Prince Farage. Nigel Farage.
Blandy McBland
Oh
Bland.
yeah, you're right. You're right, Joe. His name is Philip.
Oh, wow, they actually
in the
stayed true to that.
You see, in the original movie, the princess barely on the screen.
And yet he's apparently the hero of the film, seeing as how he's the one who defeats Maleficent. Although I will give him this, he was awesome in Birth by Sleep.
He was.
And again, Kingdom Hearts has a knack for making even the blandest of Disney characters actually full fleshed out and actual badasses.
So Kingdom Hearts, though, is very, from what I could tell, Kingdom Hearts is very, maybe because of the Disney thing, but it's also pretty inconsistent. I mean, one minute they're in Winnie the Pooh, the next minute they're in Tron, and the next minute they're in another one.
It makes sense in context.
Because
It works.
just to give an idea, Clips, the universe of Kingdom Hearts is something where every planet, let's go with planet, every planet is a Disney world that represents one of the movies, And the universe,
They're not in the same...
and basically, Sora's mission in the series is to go around from planet to planet to rid the universe of these of dark creatures.
Oh,
So basically, dark creatures are basically haunting the Disney World. And it's Sora's job to
I
save
love
them.
how Maleficent... Oh,
That's kinda-
sorry.
and
Okay,
so-
can I say something? Sorry.
So-
I love
Go
how
ahead.
Maleficent
Go
and her
ahead.
crow, for a good portion of this film, are pretty much just resorting to just spying on Aurora like high school teenagers. It's like, seriously, that's what they do half the film. It's just spy on her from here, spy on her from there, charmingly look at her, laugh and giggle, this and that. Talk about, oh, hey, this guy is obviously the key to this curse that I put on the girl. Oh yeah, that's right, Maleficent is now apparently the one actively trying to find a way to break the curse.
Oh, and by the way, did you notice something? The three fairies pretty much dropped from the
Oh
movie.
wait, they're back now.
Who are
Oh,
you
wait.
three?
Hello, we're still in this movie apparently, even though we have no relevance whatsoever.
They had so much more relevance in the original.
Oh look, now we have to do them actually
They're just
fighting.
comic relief characters.
How fun.
Oh great, now we're gonna make them the Three Stooges.
Punch
Avada
him.
Kedavra! It would be just fitting. It's Dolores Umbridge.
Who are you three?
We're just the three who are supposed to be looking after you.
You're fired. But you were never
That
home.
cake was so much bigger in the original.
See here, I cannot spend 16 years in this miserable hovel with these two imbeciles, so that you could ruin it on the last day.
Wow, they're actually having her play the character of Dolores Umbridge. You know, this would be so much great if it weren't supposed to be one of the freaking fairies! Come on!
The fairies were so nice.
What, in this film or the other one?
Other phone!
In the other one,
Twibs, whenever we're
Good.
pretty much...
heck, even in
Twibs,
Kingdom
whenever we're
Hearts.
talking about something good, assume that we were talking about the Kingdom Hearts version or the original version.
Jova, I can't just assume. You have to give me some
They're
context.
pretty much the same, well, more fleshed out in Kingdom Hearts, but just assume we're talking about, you know, the actual animated version.
Maleficent.
And now there's conflict. I smell some conflict. Wine? Wine? Thank you.
Yes, no. I'm the Queen of Hearts.
I wish Helena Bonham Carter were in this instead. She'd probably be at least more entertaining.
You're the evil that's in the world. You.
I feel so betrayed!
do I kill her or do I just mope here?
Find the boy.
Yes. Her objective is to find the boy so he may kiss her.
Okay, no. You've never learned how to ride a horse. You can't just pick up a horse and suddenly know how to ride it. That's not how
But
horse...
Pedro, it's like you said earlier, Disney princess.
So you know what, guys? At this point,
But Disney princesses don't never ride
And it was
horses. It's the princess who ride the
so
horses.
guys, you may be thinking, my gosh, was...
Disney does... Okay, Disney, you invented this formula, but you should know how the fucking formula
But Pedro,
works.
remember, this is Disney trying to...
You're ruining
This
your
is Disney
own
trying to be
movie.
feminist and apparently trying to make up for it.
I had nothing.
This is Disney making up for the sexist sods they are, and they're doing it horribly.
It's even
I don't-
worse.
I don't
Wait, what's going on
It's
here
even
now?
worse, though.
I'm all for a movie where it's it's about strong female characters. I'm all for that, but don't do it
So
like
wait,
this.
guys, wait.
So, yeah.
So So the king was looking... Guys. So the king was looking for his daughter for all those years. When he sees her again, he's like, fuck off.
Pretty much.
What? This doesn't make
Because
any sense.
Look, these three
conflict.
are still
We
around.
need a
Yes, and they're
movie.
fairies now again.
It's the thing.
Good.
It's the thing. This movie is not feminist. It's feminazist. You know, every character that has testicles is an asshole.
Except for the prince.
And every single character, and every character that has boobs is wonderful
Pedro,
and nice.
Pedro, remember, apparently the the crow guy and
No, but that's the thing, Jovan. He's not.
What
a
about
human.
the prince?
He's a crow. No? Okay, fine, the prince.
But yes, aside
that's
from
not
that,
bad.
your point stands. Wait,
prince
Pedro,
gets
Pedro.
anonymity
What about the
all of-
fairies? They have boobs and they're complete jerks.
True, but the movie's not aware of it.
So the
The
movie
movie's,
can't even stick to
famous
its
that-
own BS standards.
Yes.
I'm looking for a girl.
Of course you are. The script told me
And-
so.
Or is he dead?
Sure, why not? It's not like she can teleport inside the castle or anything.
Oh my god, look at him! How is he not
I
falling
fucking
off
hate
a
this
horse?
movie so-
That-
Okay, guys, remember how Maleficent burst into the party and cursed Aurora? She teleported into it. Why can't she do it?
Hey
again?
guys, remember how in the original movie Maleficent was doing everything in her power to keep the prince from actually reaching the princess? And how she wasn't the one riding on horseback?
Yep.
And how...
Let me guess, they're encouraging them.
Come to think of it, if she's not going to conjure up a spinning wheel, what the hell is this spinning wheel doing here?
Absolutely
Oh, you've got to
no
be kidding me.
idea,
Didn't they
Jova.
burn those? I thought they said they burned these things.
Okay, you see, in the original movie, they burned all the spinning wheels, but it made sense in the original movie because in the original movie,
But they
Maleficent
showed,
purposely
Pedro,
created a
they
magic
literally
spinning
showed
wheel.
them, oh look at that, the spinning wheel magically fixed itself. What am I supposed to assume? That Maleficent didn't somehow fix that with magic? I mean, hey, it's not like there's any evil wizard or anything to blame it on, so yeah. Maleficent, you want to explain something?
This makes no
Yes,
sense.
the spinning wheel somehow magically fixed itself for her to prick her finger on, and why are you even doing this?
You see, in the original movie, it made sense because Maleficent purposely created a spinning
It
wheel,
made
a
sense
magical
because
spinning wheel, and
Maleficent
she
wasn't even
and
trying to fix the curse.
not to mention, in the original movie, she hypnotized Aurora and made her touch the spinning wheel. So in that movie, it made sense. In here, it's just fucking
The
stupid.
spinning wheel fixed itself. And even worse, Pedro, earlier in this movie, they actually did show them burning the spinning wheels. You remember that scene where they actually gathered them up and it showed them burning it? So I have to ask, what are these spinning wheels doing here? We literally saw them burn them. Plot consistency? Where have you gone?
Wow, my princess is in danger. I'm walking over to make sure she's okay.
Yes, Maleficent, you have done fucked up.
Waiting for you, man. If we go inside those walls, we'll never come out alive.
And don't come.
Well, why did you drag him along?
So, Maleficent.
Exposition.
A question.
So yeah, this character had no point
Maleficent,
whatsoever.
a question. What was the point of hurrying if apparently you can still fix it by having the guy kiss her even after she's pricked her finger?
You know, this is exactly why curses should have cancel buttons. Why can't magicians just
So
handle
guys,
that
you're
shit?
probably wondering, hey, wasn't there supposed to be a villain for this film? Because, you know, if Maleficent isn't gonna be the freaking villain, obviously we need some more conflict.
They should have operated this in Freakazoid logic because there's an episode of Freakazoid where the villain
Oh, guys,
is waiting for
guys.
the hero.
I think that the guy over there with the beard and the evil looks may actually turn out to be the villain in a complete BS manner. Don't quote me on that, but I have a feeling.
Mm-hmm. You know what Maleficent should have, how Maleficent should have in this part? She should have done it the Freakazoid way. Because there's an episode of Freakazoid where the villain is waiting for the hero to come, and he has two buttons right near him. One says vaporize world, and the other one says cancel. This is how evildoers should do things. You should have a backup plan.
You know what's even better? Wait, they're going through the thicket? What the heck? Where did these thorns come from? Are you telling me that she somehow...
The screenwriter.
Mm-hmm.
These thorns come out of nowhere all over the place. I've watched this film before, and even yet I'm still confused by it. Wait, didn't you tell him not to come?
Well,
Don't
this is
worry,
so
nothing to
inconsistent.
see, just your everyday prince floating through the sky. Please do not alert your troop
It's like the writer-
whatsoever.
It's like Linda forgot what the hell she was even writing.
You know, at this point, the fairies might as well just be the evil sidekicks to the king at this point. At least then they'd probably be more entertaining. Ow. Ugh, and they look so freaky when they're animated like that. I'd rather they just kept them in the human form. At least they looked somewhat dignant. Hello, new character to root for. Yeah, this guy actually in the last few minutes actually pretty much is a good representation for the audience. He has no idea what's going on. He has no idea where he is.
Who was your father? King John of Ulster.
So yeah, who's supposed to see a Maleficent?
So yes,
is the-
guys, we've got the prince here. Surely he will be able to kiss it, and we will respect the original source material.
I know how this is.
Or they completely shit all over it, as I imagine they're going to.
Now look, guys, I know that the original Sleeping Beauty is sexist, but come on. If there's one thing every film managed to get, it's that as corny as these films and old fairy tales were, there was still the sense of true love. Yes, I know it's corny, but if you want to make something different, just make a completely new story. Don't just mess...
Indeed, yes. I get that they have to fix the sexism of the original because it was a part of its time. But that doesn't mean you should do the exact
okay.
opposite.
Just... And yes. Here we go. The moment that is pretty much guaranteed to get a big booing. Well, half of it anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, he's done the kiss. Is he even kissing her properly?
I don't think he is, no.
Isn't this drawn out?
Maybe, okay. Here's my question. Usually when you kiss a woman, shouldn't you actually move your lips somehow instead of just, touching her
Lying
lips?
there.
Or maybe me and my wife have just been doing it wrong. I don't know.
So it doesn't work.
Well, hey, I mean, I'm sure a married man like you would obviously know nothing about kissing a woman. Clearly, this is the actual expert. Yes, that's right.
I guess you're right, Jova. I guess you're right, Jova. We've just been doing it wrong. We should really reevaluate your
My God, I've
marriage
been
life.
kissing my girlfriend wrong all this time. I'm sorry, Angelica. Wait. Yeah.
So
Sorry,
wait,
Alice.
sorry, why not have a crow kisser or something?
No, they're going to do one better because you guys actually told me about this
Yes,
scene.
this is the scene.
You've
Now,
got-
this is
Oh no, I can
this
I
is
can see where
where
this is going.
everyone booed. You remember how in Frozen we were making that big twist about how true love didn't have to come from the man, it could actually come from the love of a sister?
Exactly, but in that movie it made sense. It was handled well. Ugh.
Can we commentate over that
We can
movie?
eventually, but see, here's the problem. Not only is this a spit in the face to the audience, but this is literally taking a long since told story that has been told for literally centuries. Centuries! And yet, you want to apparently go with some all-out plot twist. Now, okay, maybe if you were doing something like The True Story of the Three Little Pigs or something like Hoodwink, which is, tongue-in-cheek. I mean, heck, even Shrek. Those are often tongue-in-cheek when they often, mess with the stories and everything. But this?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
but those
no.
films were designed deliberately to mess with
But
source
this-
material.
Well, at least she didn't kiss her on the lips. I guess that's something.
So yeah,
That
what
happened.
happened?
Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Wakey, wakey.
It doesn't work. Huh? That's
No,
nice
no, it
change.
does.
Oh,
And
Oh, for
yes,
God's sake.
everyone booed in this.
Sorry, Tibbs.
Yeah. Because screw the original story.
She's still calling her beastie. Stop it. It's not charming. It's
Beastie?
stupid.
Oh, Linda, are you making a reference to Beauty and the Beast?
okay, guys, look, I could write good stuff once, not anymore.
Yep, that's it. You know what? This would have been a fitting place to end it. There's nothing more to say. This has officially gone and pulled a Frozen on us. Except
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's the
Frozen
problem.
that's the
was
problem.
good.
It's
But that's the
like, well, this is also part of the reason that people have grown to hate Frozen, because now people see Frozen as sort of a reason. You want to know why Disney repeated it with this? Because Frozen made money. And for some reason, stupid film
The thing
companies
is-
at times like to repeat stuff that made money without remembering why it was so popular to begin with.
Not only that, but that's the thing, Jova. We haven't had an action climax. We have to have an action climax because we can't end a movie on an actual emotional payoff. It has to be for a generic action climax full of CGI. So yeah, it's time for our action climax where we don't give a shit about any of the characters and we don't give a shit about
And
who
it is
wins or
pretty
who
much
loses.
at this point where it is
So,
obvious.
yeah.
Maleficent is supposed to be the hero, apparently. She is the one who wakes up Aurora from the spell. She is the one who brought the prince to the tower. She will be the reason that Aurora will have a happy life.
Okay.
She is the reason that Aurora was even raised properly. It is at this point...
Okay, people, okay, it's time for me to put on my Shinji Hashimoto impression. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you don't not give a shit about any of this that's happening.
You should be turning into the dragon, Maleficent! You should be turning into the dragon,
However,
not your crow!
However, I must ask you, please be excited.
Oh wow, our hero! Well, okay, so yes. Instead of Maleficent turning into the dragon, it's her crow that does it. I'm so glad I didn't get to see an actual live-action rendition of the awesomeness of Maleficent turning into a dragon.
Yep.
Run, Aurora! That's right.
Did people boo at anything else?
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, okay.
We're
Maleficent, what
supposed
are
to
you
be
doing?
feeling more sympathy for Maleficent and the Dragon. As someone who saw the commercial clearly advertising her as the villain, I am disappointed.
Allow me to ask the question that every single fan of the original movie is asking right now. Why doesn't she just teleport away? Why doesn't she just teleport away?
Because that would make sense. That's why.
Oh, right, I forgot. Sorry.
We can't have that, remember?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who was the worst live-action adaptation of all?
Last Airbender.
Okay, good point.
Who's the second worst?
I still think Dragon Ball Evolution is worse.
Dragon Ball
Who's the
Evolution.
third worst
I still think
then?
Dragon Ball Evolution
Why
is
you, of course.
Oh yes. hey, let's bring back the king. You know, that guy who was supposed to be actually sort of a good guy at heart because he spared her life. Now let's make him the bad
At the very
guy.
least, Last Banner could have decent effects at times. Dragon Ball Evolution can just
Maleficent,
claim
you
that.
have magic. You should be able to fight this guy up.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
What the?
most
Oh
awful thing
no,
ever.
it's this part. It's going to get
Oh my
even
God,
stupider, folks. I know it's hard to believe. It's going to get even stupider. You'll see.
What?
So yeah,
gonna
you
kill
remember
her?
how this guy was
Wait,
supposedly
what
sort of a
happened?
good
Okay.
guy because he spared her life? Yeah, let's completely throw that out the window and just make him a generic bad guy now. Let's make him insane.
Oh boy.
Will you get on with it?
No, we have to build up suspense, Jova.
How does it feel? To be a
Accent.
Seriously, Sharlto,
Oh my gosh, the Scottish accent.
Jesus Christ, Sharlto, you're trying to be British, you're trying English, you're trying to be Scottish, you're trying to be South African, make up your mind.
Maleficent, you have magic. Maleficent, we've clearly seen where's your cape.
Wait, is this
No.
going where I think it's going?
Oh yes it is. Wait, where?
Okay. It's interesting because it's interesting that
She
I forgot about this. Yeah, she grows up. She grows wings out of nowhere for no reason.
no. Pedro. Actually, Aurora got her wings out of the closet thing. You remember?
Oh,
Yes, her
right,
wings
right,
could just
right. That's it, I'm
reattach
sorry,
themselves, just like that.
Do they ever explain how
Nope.
that's possible?
It's magic. We don't have to explain it.
You fool! She has her
It's
wings
the
back.
Jokazada argument. It's magic.
She
We don't
has
have
her
to
wings
explain
back,
it.
and your first thought is to try and kill her. Oh yeah, and apparently her having her wings back now makes her invincible. For some reason.
Maleficent never had wings in the original movie. This is
Well,
fucking
Pedro, in this
stupid.
version, Maleficent...
I know, it's like, I was very confused when I first saw her in
Pedro,
this
in this
film.
version, Maleficent is essentially Jesus Christ and she died for their sins. As the Golden
All right.
Glow showed.
Well, I'll give it this. The Jesus metaphor in this movie is definitely more subtle than the one in the Matrix sequels.
Yeah. I believe I
Who
can
am I
fly.
supposed to be rooting for?
I don't know.
Okay, stop with the slowdown. It's not cool.
Did this guy get directing lessons from Rennie
So,
Harlan?
am I supposed to be feeling sorry for the king now? Because it's what it feels like
I
I'm
don't
supposed
know.
to be. It feels like they're making him the hero from this scene. From how villainous they're making her look now. Oh, wait, now
I don't-
wait.
this
Oh my
movie-
god, this is just like the tower scene in Beauty and the Beast.
I get the feeling. Okay, guys. Dwebs and Jova, you know how Last of Us manages to pull off moral
Yes.
ambiguity well?
This doesn't.
My
Exactly.
god.
I'm guessing
My
that's
god,
what Linda is going.
no,
I'm
look,
guessing-
look,
I'm-
she's
wait,
essentially
wait,
doing
wait.
what Beauty and the Beast did. Watch. You remember how the Beast had the guy at his throat, he told him to go. Watch, just
Yeah.
watch. She's so going to pull a Beauty and the Beast. She's gonna pull Beauty and the Beast. Wait for it. And there we go. Well, what do you know? The guy just couldn't let it go.
Let it
Oh, yes.
go, let it go.
And yes, I deliberately made that joke because that's what this movie is trying to be at this point. It's not trying to be a Sleeping Beauty film or a Maleficent film. It's trying to be a Frozen / Beauty and the Beast film.
Slash a little bit of Maleficent here and there.
Oh god, there's a crossover for you.
So yeah, what exactly have we
It's simple,
accomplished?
everyone. So what did we learn today?
The king's dead.
And what else did we learn?
We
I don't
learned
know.
nothing.
Other than Disney, if you fuck up Cinderella, then you really have no hope.
If you screw up the live-action Dumbo film, yes, there's going to be a live-action Dumbo
fuck-
film.
All right, I am done.
Oh, seriously, it gets even better.
no,
They're making
no.
a live-action Beauty and the Beast film with the director from Twilight directing it.
Bill Condon,
Yep.
to be exact.
Whoa. So, like, the thought of that make you seriously ill right there? But yeah, I'm not kidding here. They're having Bill Condon, director of the Twilight films, doing...
Well, the Breaking Dawn ones.
They're all crap. It doesn't matter which one it is. They're
So,
all
yes, Maleficent is essentially a good guy. Magic! Magic
Surprised they didn't
everywhere.
give a... I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't go the whole hog and have her wear pink.
So yeah, Aurora now is the queen of the... no, wait, she's queen of the human world, and now finally the fairy world and the human world
Because
are united in
Maleficent
peace.
rules the fairy
Eh.
world. What the heck?
And I don't give a shit.
Oh, God.
Well, that's
My.
Jesus.
Is it done yet? Are we there yet?
Oh, hi.
you look so awkward right now.
Oh, hey, Philip.
Almost.
Oh, yeah,
You're
that's
still in this
right.
movie?
Apparently the prince is actually going to get to be her love interest. You know, just like that other film. You know, that other film.
Yes, Jova, we
I'm
know.
sorry, it just... This movie is actually part of the reason why more people are starting to hate Frozen. Because apparently they think that Frozen has sort of started the whole feminist thing, which it kind of did, but you can't really blame Frozen for this.
Not really. I mean, Disney had Kim Possible way before
If you
Frozen.
want to blame someone for this movie, blame Linda
Yeah.
Wolverton.
And that's such a shame, because Lion
Badass
King is my
flying shot.
favorite Disney animated film.
And mine.
And now, every time I watch it...
Well, it's done now.
Yay!
Okay, final
Fuck you,
thoughts.
Robert
Okay,
Strom-
okay,
fuck you,
okay,
Robert
okay.
Stromberg.
I'll go first this time.
Fuck
I'll
you,
go... Wait,
Ruben.
hold on,
The
Dwibs,
Wolverton.
Dwibs. I'll go first. This movie was...
Oh, wait, Joe, I'm
I
going to say
wanted to
something
go
first.
first
This is something we're
once.
listening right now.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh my god, the executive producer is Don Hahn. For those that don't know, Don Hahn was the producer of Beauty and the Beast. But okay. That's... Okay, allow me to say something. This song that we're listening to right now, this is a cover of a song from the original Sleeping Beauty movie. And it sucks. Move on,
Yes.
Jova.
For my opening statements, this one was ungodly horrendous. And it really makes me beg the question, how do you... It's like a checkbook. It shows you, how do you get some of the greatest talent, like Linda Wolvertine, or some of the greatest screen direction...
Wolverton.
But yeah, it's like... It really shows that even one of the greatest minds can just go down the drain like this. It's like, well, Linda Wolvertine made such great stories, and yet now she is Wolverton.
Wolverton.
And now it's like, she's sold into the feminist movement. This thing...
Dwibs, after what she did here, I don't think anyone cares how we pronounce her name.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, okay. Basically, to sum up, Maleficent is made the good guy. We were promised a movie about seeing it through the eyes of the villain. We did not get such. Aurora is blander than even the original film. The movie is all over the place, and apparently it's completely pretentious with its message. We're supposed to sympathize with a woman who put a curse on a baby in spite. Oh, and how do we do that? Why, we do the old trick by making almost everyone else complete and utter jerks. And even worse, we succumb to making the father a
Based
bad
on-
guy.
Check that out. Based on Disney's
What?
Sleeping Beauty.
That is a lie. Based on Disney's Sleeping Beauty.
That is a lie.
Okay, I think I'm done for now. Who wants to go next?
I'll go, since I only have one thing to say. go and watch the musical Wicked, because it does the whole seeing the story through the eyes of a villain thing a million times better than this.
Agreed.
Yep.
Dwibs.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, this is from the point of view of someone that hasn't seen the original film.
Mm.
This film is boring.
But that's
Really,
not-
And
really,
Twibs hasn't even seen the original film when he
really,
was.
really boring. And I'll go on further. I mean, I know people bash the Star Wars prequels for being boring and having no, what was it? No,
no tension. The characters are.
yeah, that. But I'll be honest, I'd rather have those over this because at least that one
And
could
it
be entertaining.
knew what it was
This
doing,
isn't.
too.
Yeah.
Anything more you want to say?
And also, at least they didn't pretend like Darth Sidious was actually some misunderstood guy as well.
Heck, they didn't even do that with Darth Vader.
And finally,
my final thoughts. And unlike Drips, I actually am a fan of the original movie. I own it on DVD. I love the original movie. Yes, it's true, it didn't age well, but it's still a fun movie to watch. You know, kind of like Snow White. Snow White didn't age well. It's a stupid movie with underdeveloped characters, but it's still so much fun to watch. But the thing is, this movie, however, it completely misses the point of the original movie. It completely betrays almost everything about the original movie. And even if you took away the fact that it's supposed to be, an alternate version of the original movie, it still sucks on its own merit. The pacing is awful. The dialogue is bad. The acting is bad. The central emotional core of the movie doesn't work because the pacing completely shits all over it. The special effects are bad. It's just a messy, stupid, offensively betrayal.
And it's not even a
film.
hilarious bad film for you?
No, it's
Hell, Amazing Spider-Man 2 was fun to watch at least.
Even Spider-Man 3.
No, this movie isn't even funny. It just pisses me off.
I know, it's trying to be serious.
It's like this movie was made for people. It's like this movie was made for people who hated the original.
That's probably what it was made for.
It probably was.
After all, it does have the whole feminist tone.
Okay, can we just
Also,
finish this? Can we finish
Oh, is
this
there something we
commentary?
can all say?
Hey, Pedro, this was performed by Lana Del Rey. Is that why you like this version of Once Upon a Dream?
What? Wait a minute. That's the person who was singing this.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey, yeah.
I don't think I know that woman.
Oh, girl,
I'm
that girl
complete-
can
Yes, Sir Roy?
I'm
better. That was just awful.
I'm completely out of touch. I'm completely out of touch with the world of music, mainstream music nowadays. So I don't know who that is.
I wouldn't exactly call Lana Del Rey mainstream, but she can do so much better than this, and she does do so much better than this.
This...
I am disappointed right now.
So, is there anything we can all four say at the same time that we're pretty much sum up our thoughts of this movie?
Shit.
Through this movie.
It is
movie.
disgraceful. Oh, screw your raw films.
Screw you, Disney.
Oh, Disney.
Disney.
everyone involved.
Guys, I'll be honest. It's films like this that actually kind of make me. Okay, I am looking forward to Star Wars Episode 7, but films like this are actually kind of turning me off. Well, not turning me off, but they're actually kind of making me a little nervous for that.
No,
You know what,
I don't
Dibs?
think
You don't
it's
have to
that.
worry because I doubt that they're going to make Star Wars 7 a whole feminist motion thing. And at least that's not an adaptation.
This movie was being worked on by people who have no talent.
Linda-
I mean, I know that Linda used to have talent, but she has no longer.
I may never be able to watch Lion King the same.
So yeah, but whereas Star Wars Episode 7 has J.J. Abrams directing, and he's also co-writing it with Lawrence Kasdan. So, no. Star Wars Episode 7, we at least know that there are competent people working on it, people who are still talented.
Yeah. Again, though, J.J. Abrams when he was announced as director, he actually got a pretty mixed reception. Some were happy he was directing, some were not happy at all.
I am because I saw Super 8, and Super 8 was the
Yeah, but the people that weren't happy were the ones that disliked his Trek films.
Yeah, I do because of his Super 8 film, because Super 8 was the closest I've ever seen a filmmaker capture the spirit of the old George Lucas and Spielberg films from back in the 80s.
Or the 70s, 80s.
You know what I mean. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
so that was
70s.
Maleficent,
Because
everyone. Have a good fudging night.